Hey everybody, got another little video I wanted to do. This one more of a warning than anything. As you can see here we have the BTS Toys Sonicron, the blue version, because I don't think they ever even released the black version with all of the fixes done to it. You can see he's a micro cassette recorder. Ignore the Decepticon logos. They're add-ons. But it's a cool design. I think Guidi came up with the concept for Soundwave being a little recorder like this. Just too bad the execution's so flawed. Has a spring open chest. You can see it's detailed in there. Will hold the G1 cassettes and the BTS cassettes as well. You can see right there it doesn't stay together. It was even worse than this before I worked on it. But, you know, got the speaker grate details. Lots of switches, indicators. I mean, they did use translucent plastic for all of the areas that would be lights and whatnot. Nice silver paint on the levers and everything. Let's go ahead and show it next to a good classic Soundwave, or Sound Blaster in this case. Music label Sound Blaster, which you want a classic Soundwave, I recommend this. You can see it's a fair amount larger. Alright, let's start the transformation. Have to pop out this. Almost forgot. He comes with this little 9-volt battery as well. Turns into a rocket launcher. And go ahead and show this head too. I guess it's kind of a movie head. I don't know. It's a gumpy looking thing. Hell, it actually looks like it's a gummy bear. It's horrible. Start off, pull that down, and we'll go ahead and do the legs here. This is the only part that's tight on the figure. Separate the legs here. And by the way, I've taken this thing completely apart. I have done a lot of filing, a lot of sanding, and a lot of thickening just to get it to work as well as it does. So, yeah. Only reason I'm working on it is because my brother wanted this thing and wanted to make it decent for him. If you can get your fingernail in there, he has little heel spurs that you flip down. There we go. You have to kind of separate the leg. There we go. And this one does not stay out. Open up these flaps. Flip out the feet. Close these flaps back up. Move the knee pads forward a bit. Rinse and repeat. And have to be very careful with these flaps. This is just a little thin plastic clip hinge here, and it is extremely frail. It already is showing stress marks real bad. You can kind of see some stress marks there. Yeah. Close that up. And that's the lower half of the body done. To do the top half, slide down this section. Yeah. Go ahead and pull this arm down, and this piece untabs very tight. Open this hand, flip it out, close that back up. And here's the other hand. You wiggle it up a bit, rotate it, pull it down, expand it, flip out the hand, close that back up, and need to slide this back down to lock it. Open this flap and get the head out, and this is such a tight fit. I had to shave the walls of this cavity down some just so the head would halfway decently fit. Was scuffing up the bad on the side here. Of course, that's crappy mold work too. Get his arms out of the way. Flip this down. And here is a scary part. You have to pull down this section, and it pulls all the way out like that. In order to get it to do that, you have to take the thing apart and file the hell out of things. You have to cut off a lip that's on right here so that this will clamp together. It's just, don't buy this thing. Just don't. This is like the Armada sideswipe of third-party toys as far as I'm concerned. But that's Sonicron all transformed, and this is about the easiest he's ever went together. Go ahead and get his shoulder cannon here. Come on. Having to use a letter opener to try and get in here and flip this handle out. Go ahead and do it on the handgun while I'm at it. Alright. This little piece that we took off the side here, just open it up. This pops out of it, and you insert it into his handgun. And he'll really only hold it in his right hand. His left arm is too thick. Take his shoulder cannon and plug that in. This little piece from the side plugs onto his back here. And that is him fully assembled. Move it up a bit. And we'll go ahead and take his little 9-volt battery here. Flip out this, rotate it. Flip that open, rotate it, close it, and that's just to give it a little more detail. And then you can expand the missiles outward, and it looks ridiculous. So I say just push them back in to where it's just the tips showing. That way has some depth. But there is a hole right here on his back, a screw hole that you just plug that into. Then you can have it rotate down. And there we go. Try and get this. There we go. That's about the best it's gonna get. Let's see. Flip this up. Can see it's got an, well, it's not a horrible head sculpt, but it could be better. And this shoulder cannon's doofy as hell. You can see this little translucent button here, that is for the chest to open. Spring loaded. For articulation, he's got ball jointed shoulders. He's got a ratcheting elbow, which does not work when you get it. Wrist rotation. The head is on a ball joint, but this is just a testament to how this thing is made. Look at that ball. There is, it's nowhere near round, and that is, that hinders movement a lot. And look at how short the stem is. So even though it's on a ball joint, it has no up and down movement whatsoever. And that's just because it's sculpted so badly. He has a waist joint, but only if you lift him up like that. Hips, they swing out, swing forward. He has a single knee joint, non-ratcheted. He's got this mid-thigh joint section, but that's for transformation. No foot movement. Now, he does have these flip out and flip around speakers, and they are on a 3mm clip, which is, once again, horribly made, so it doesn't fit onto anything right. You can also clip the speakers onto here, but they're just horrible. And you can see he also has it on this side. For a comparison, go ahead and bring a music label Sound Blaster back in here again. As you can see, he is larger in robot mode, but if you don't have it fully extended here, he's quite a bit shorter. And it's just a mess. But point blank, I got this for $20, I think, plus shipping. It originally sold for over $100, I think. It's not worth $100 at all. It's not worth $20. Save that $20 and put it towards getting a music label one. Because, I mean, this guy is great. The only problem he has is his head. But that's all I have to say about this thing. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a good day. And if, I missed anything, just let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.